Entering the arena from the blue corner, please welcome Brett Gainsford. Entering the arena from the red corner, please welcome Ryan Mathews. This is a 5-minute bout with a weight limit of 70 kilograms. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, weighing 69.45 kilograms. He's undefeated with 3 fights and 3 wins. Fighting out of Senosik Perosh Martial Arts Concord, Brett Gainsford. Fighting out of the red corner, weighing 70 kilograms, also undefeated, with a record of 3 fights and 3 wins. Fighting out of TP Jim Cronulla, please welcome Ryan Mathews.
Okay, so here we go.
Both guys really look like they wanted this. They both look fit, they're both tall for their weight. They look like they're in good condition. They're holding their hands well, good balance. This is going to be good.
Lightweight contest. 70 kilo the limit. Nothing between these two men so far as weight goes. Round 1 action, and I can tell you, as the chief Pete Graham alluded to, Ryan Mathews, 5 fights, 4 wins, 1 loss. Brett Gainsford, as he mentioned, 3 from 3, Mr. 100%. And Marcelo, round 1 action, they go to the canvas.
And they go to the ground. Straight away to the back. Beautiful move. Let's see if he has the control to keep the position. That's a very good position from there. He can definitely submit him. There's the transition to the side control.
This is where I'd like to see the guys. For me, I like to see when they get on top and just start hitting him. I know everyone, you know, a lot of people like the jiu-jitsu on him. For me, just hit him. I mean, he doesn't need to choke him out here. He could just thump him a few times and the fans would love it.
Yeah, absolutely. And the beauty of the MMA is when you hit the guy on the bottom and you force him to do mistakes, and creates you a lot of doors to be able to go for submissions as well. And eventually you can submit the guy with the punches as well. And it's very important to remember to do that and not be chasing just the submission when you are on the ground.
It's good to see a multi-skilled fighter who can do both, but I really feel that there's a lot of people who just look for that submission. He could open him up. What he's trying to do now, hit him a few times, and if you want to get that submission, it would make it easier.
So Gainsford on top, Mathews inside guard.
Yes.
You see, I don't mind.
Mathews.
I don't mind telling you, when it comes to stand-up, I do a blindfolded, but you got to take us through the canvas. You know this art form. This is your office when they go to the canvas.
Yeah, Mathews doing a good job to pull guard again and recover that position. Is much better than on the side control or even from the back how he was. He's trying to sweep from there and keeping holding him back. The main thing there when you got the opponents against the cage and in the guard is to try to avoid to get hit so much. So
round one action for Moskova underwear. And again, it is Gainsford on top, Mathews inside guard. Now the referee separates. Explain that for us novices around the world.
Well, what happens is the guys were not having too much action. Is a hard position. If you want to tie up the opponents, you can really block the game, and nothing much happened there. So well done by Kompapi to standing up.
That was a great takedown there. The striking worked well. I always find, Ryan Gracie used to throw that quick jab and fake to the head and do that takedown. Top move. I like that.
I love that too, Peter. Well said.
Good stuff, boys. I love that stuff. So Gainsford, again, trying to sap the strength, if you like, from Ryan Mathews in round one. 3 minutes and 9 seconds into round number one for all phones. Round one action of this bout.
I tell you, it can become completely exhausting going from stand-up to grappling on the ground like this. Unless these guys are in unbelievable shape, this is really difficult to do. These guys are obviously in good shape, but you'll see if they bring it up again, these guys will be exhausted.
And again, I was talking to the master trainer, the godfather of boxing. I say one of the main things about MMA is that these people are not obsessed with records. And here's another great matchup. 3 from 3 versus 4 from 5.
And he's going for a guillotine choke again. Oh, he escaped, and they're back on his feet again.
And a counter punch, Pete Graham.
You always think, come out swinging just like boxing or kickboxing, always a good thing to do.
And again, he has got what seems to be a little bit of height and reach, but now the local young man, Ryan Mathews.
He got an
arm guard is on. The arm guard is on. Well, you say arm bar, I said arm guard.
Oh, he's pulled out of it. That's nice. Oh, no, he's still got a hold of it. Oh, he's used the fence. What a move. That was awesome.
Now he's attempting for a triangle.
Thank you for correcting me. I went with the arm guard. I had a little bit of tennis elbow.
Yeah, there was a beautiful scramble there from Mathews.
Gainsford now looks like he's a little tired. He's caught there a little bit. It looks like he's slammed down on him a little there, Mathews. That was awesome. That's what MMA is all about. From the striking to the good grappling, good wrestling. Oh, if he gets his back hit, no, he hasn't done it. This is where he should lay those punches in, if you ask me.
So the young man sees out round number one.
That was a top first round. We had everything. We had kicks, punches, grappling, wrestling. That really is a real true mixed martial art fighters. They didn't seem like they were heavy in any particular thing, really switching it up pretty easily between all styles.
Fantastic round. Fantastic round. Besides the commentator calling an arm bar, an arm guard, but I've had this terrible tennis elbow for some time now.
Yeah, there was a beautiful defense.
No, this is important, so to interrupt you. The Rhino mouth guards with our Epicenter TV ring card girls. We call them the cage girls.
The cage girls. Better to keep them on the inside of the cage. Some of these guys out here look like they'd do anything to get a hold of one of them.
Now, did I get it right in the introductions? I'm sure I heard that Ryan Mathews is from the Shire, maybe fighting out of the same gym as Richie Vass, or I could have it wrong. We'll work on that one.
You know, I don't know either of these guys personally, but when I see a fight like this really well matched, I'm just happy to watch good fights and good matchups, and this really is.
And he is, in fact, from TP Fight Team. So Ryan Mathews is very much the local favourite here. He's been matched up extremely well. Gainsford has a height and reach advantage. Mathews dug deep and escaped what looked to be a certain armbar and a submission. Here we go, round number 2. I just wonder if Gainsford can stand with his upright game and box, but it's Mathews that looks more of the boxer, the stand-up fighter early, as Gainsford takes to the kickboxing style of the fight game.
Gainsford looks like he wants to take him down there. Got some good wrestling moves. It didn't quite work for him, but he looks like he's going to exhaust him up there against the cage. It's always good for me. Hit him or go down for the takedown.
Up against the boost padding. Nice right hand from Ryan Mathews.
Yeah, and this game what Gaines is playing is really tiring, chasing the opponent, trying to take it down, and eventually he got it again. But I'm pretty sure he's guessing himself a bit more than Mathews.
Takes huge amount of effort to shoot. I always tell guys, if you've got a good sprawl, that means the guy can't take you down. It's going to make it harder for him to do anything else. Work on that sprawl, stay on your feet if you're a striker.
So we see Gainsford on top. We've seen that in round 1. But we see the young man, Matt, is controlling the situation to some degree. What are the judges in MMA looking for here when they're on the ground but the man underneath still able to control?
Well, basically what they are after is the action who is putting more movement and offense. So who is inside the guard, as you can see now, Gaines is attacking from the bottom, and he will be able to try some submissions from there as well. So he's keeping the fight even. Once they stop, the referee has the chance to stand them up again if the opponent on the top doesn't move.
One of the things it took me a while to figure out is the guy on the bottom isn't always losing. Even when it comes from a stand-up boxing kind of background, they'll think that, oh, he's on his back, he's obviously losing. That's not the case.
Hand in the air here, Pete.
Absolutely.
Hand in the air here, Pete. I love the way that both these boys have come to the ring prepared so well.
Mate, they're in fantastic condition.
And Gaines again, past the guard, and Mathews pull the guard back straight away. He's trying a rubber guard now. This position there is very good to set up attacks for the arm. You can go for the omoplata, you can go for the armbar, but it's very good as well to avoid to get hit and have a little rest. But that's the problem. If you don't put the foot on the hip of the opponent, he passes your guard straight away, and that's what Mathews did.
So Gainsford in the...
Oh, actually Gaines, sorry.
In the Venom tights.
That was a nice move by Gainsford. Got his back now.
Well, now
that's a
I'd
bad
call-
move for the other bloke.
I'm going to show my age here. I'd call that a Brute Bernard camel clutch. No, well, what? You're allowed to laugh. I'm telling you, it looked like a Brute Bernard camel clutch.
Yeah, very bad position here for Mathews. Now he lost the hooks again, Gaines.
Some of the local boys, some of the Maroubra boys. As we warm towards our main event tonight, Richie Vass. You know, he starred in the movie, Fighting Fear. In fact, I believe I'm in the closing credits. I had the opportunity, I think it was CFC 14 or 15 at Luna Park, and I had the pleasure of being with the boys at centre ring with Richie Vass. What an athlete when he's not chasing big waves, and I'm talking big waves. He's in the cage now. That's some sort of athlete.
Mate, that's the type of athlete I like. I never call it a sport unless you can't die doing it. I'll tell you, big wave riding, you're not going to see me doing it, that's for sure. Scares the hell out of me.
Ever seen Chopu?
Yeah, I've seen it from TV screen. I'd never be there on a surfboard.
My goodness gracious, they are. I mean, I think jockeys have got it, boxers have got it, and big wave riders have got it. Big dusters, big dusters.
Yeah, I gotta go back to what Peter said at the beginning. I think what is missing in this fight is some ground and pound, actually. I can see Gaines all the time just chasing the submissions but not throwing so much punches. Finally now he throws some, but yeah, that would be maybe the key for him to chase the proper position to attack.
I think this happens a lot when you see guys who are a little bit novice, is that they'll do grappling or they'll do jiu-jitsu on the ground and just kickbox standing up. They really need to whack him a few times on the ground. A bit of that Brazilian vale tudo, which is what they call it. They're free fighting. Hit the guy a few times, open him up.
And
4:30.
He's attempting for a heel hook. Might he be able to get it? No. And he's going for the other foot. Or if no.
I tell you, it's hard to get heel hooks when a guy's sweaty though.
20 seconds remaining. PWP4 and the glitz, the glamour, and the pure brutality that is MMA. And now it's ground and pound.
That's what you're looking for. Just get him, hit him. He was in a top position. Should have kept going.
Mark Warren, your fight caller. Pete the Chief Graham. And my man Marcella Altieri from Sharky's World of Entertainment. So here we go, third and final round. Epicenter.tv presents PWP4. It's Gainsford versus Mathews. And they stand at center ring. I want to have a look at this. Orthodox fighter. As Mathews looks for an opening with the hands. Leads with the right hand and Gainsford takes him to the ground.
Yeah, you can see Gaines keep trying to take him down, but now it's not working because he's really tired. He did a very bad shoot at the first one and now a good sprawl. And he ended up on the bottom. So very tricky there to keep trying these takedowns in the way he's doing.
Ryan Mathews is in great condition. He hasn't wasted any energy trying to take the other guy down. I think it's paying off for him.
Gainsford is starting to gas. Gainsford is starting to gas. I saw him weaken a little bit, I think, around the lung area. And this Ryan Mathews looks supremely conditioned. I'll be very interested as this goes into the deep end of round number 3.
Yeah, I agree with you, Mark. He's in better condition, and not just in better condition apparently, but I think he used better moves to don't waste so much energy during the fight.
He's got plenty of support here at Sharkies as well, coming from TP Fight Team. He's out of the Richie Vash camp.
Yeah, here it is, you know. Ryan really wants to get up and do something. He's just been held down. Oh, they're standing it up.
Good decision from the referee. This is what I want to see more of in MMA. If it's not happening, get them to their feet. And so, Mathews now gets the left lead out. It's a nice jab too. Back onto the cage door, up against the Boost mobile padding.
Yeah, you can see there now, Mathews are able to put some nice uppercuts from his takedowns attempts.
Big punch there, and the head tilted back, I thought, on Ryan Mathews. Up against the cage. We're at the back of Sharky's World of Entertainment. We're working off the monitor. It's a packed house. It's sold out. And I tell you now, Epicenter.tv bringing the best to you on debut.
This game, what they are playing now against the cage, is the worst thing you can do if you're tired. That just looks like you're gonna die.
Well, I've got no doubt in the world, no disrespect, Gainsford is starting to tire. I expect Ryan Mathews to finish real strong in front of a home crowd.
If I was Mathews' corner, I'd be telling him to stand back and start hitting him.
I agree entirely.
And that's what he's doing.
That's what I want to see. Start hitting him now. He just doesn't have the stamina now to have good defense on the stand-up. Start hitting him and hit him hard.
So the Chief hits me in the forearm and hurt as well. But there's no doubt in the world. Gainsford tiring, Ryan Mathews now on top and ground and pound. He comes underneath and tries to almost get the submission hold. And now again, he starts to pound the third and final round of fight number 3, PWP4 from Sharky's World. There's Kobe Aberton soaking up the action at ringside.
Great position for Mathews now. He tried to do some ground and pound and again roll to his back, but now he's going for the choke, and I think he will get it. It's looking good. If he'll be able to put on his throat, he will get it.
Has he got it? Just at the moment, Gainsford able to keep the chin just tucked under the forearm, underneath the forearm.
Well, the thing is, the choke is still work on the chin. That depends how strong he'll be able to get the top hand behind the head and lock it in. So let's see if he can get that hand back. He's trying to defend, Gaines.
And Kobe looks like he's enjoying the action at ringside as well.
I've got an, I reckon Kobe'd like to have a stoush.
Well, why not? Let's get him out there. The call-out card is on for Kobe Aberton. He might take one of the surfers into the cage.
Last minute action.
4 minutes and 10 gone. It's a 3-rounder, a great matchup, and congratulations to the promoters. Again, we've seen so many farces. We're at an event where a promoter controls the fight night, farce after farce after farce. What's more, you pay for it. Not here tonight at Sharky's. This is good fights.
This is a great fight. We don't know these guys, new guys coming in, and look at the quality of the fight. Both good standing up, both good on the ground, both exciting. A few small mistakes, but who cares? This is value for money.
20 seconds left.
Absolutely great match. That's going to be a nightmare for the referees.
Again, we're relying on the screen. It's a packed house. We're at the back of Sharky's as Mathews continues to ground and pound. Now he works the rib cage. He goes under and over in boxing terms, even on the ground. And he moves forward with a shoulder. That will do us. We go to the cards.
Gainsford looked like he got done there at the end. Ryan Mathews, he just wanted to win that fight, and he wanted to win it hard. Top job. Really good fight.
Yeah, I agree with you, Peter. I would give the fight to Mathews as well.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have a split decision. Winner by split decision, blue corner, Brett Gainsford.
So that decision.
Very controversial. The crowd is going crazy. They don't like it at all.
The crowd wasn't happy with that. I mean, good on him for winning, but you know what? I personally saw it the other way as well. He especially, the end of the fight there was really one-sided.
Yeah, it's really hard to get a decision like this. In MMA, they score the rounds in 10 system points, and I reckon probably he won 2 rounds, and I don't know.
Okay, so Brett Gainsford makes it 3 from 3. Now it's 4 from 4. And you can have your say at epicenter.tv. Get on there, tell us what you think, and would you like to see it again? The fans run the fights at epicenter.tv.
I'd pay to watch that one again.
I'd pay to watch it, but I wouldn't pay to watch the stuff they're putting on the other pay television channel.